Alrighty. Well, Sunday. Sorry I haven't posted any videos. I've been pretty busy lately. As you can see, here's the front of the inside of the step van. Still, basically looks the same. I haven't sanded it down. I haven't stained it or anything yet. I haven't did anything to the inside right here. That's going to be where the shoes are going to go when you walk in. So, yeah. Sorry about the no videos, if anybody was wondering. I figured I'd do a video today. It's kind of overcast today. Not really doing too much. I've kind of run out of money for material and stuff, so I'm just using the extra wood and stuff that I have with me. If you're just tuning in right now, this is Van Time Van Life with the step van updates. If you are watching, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. Like and subscribe. Okay, as we move further, you could really see the mess. I call it a mess, but it's all extra material that I'm going to be using. You can see that I got everything painted thoroughly now. I'm not going to do any more patching. I'm done doing all that. So now I just keep, I guess building what I can. And like this side right here where the stove is, it is the base for the butcher block is going to go around that. Can't wait till I save up some more money and buy the butcher block. Then I'll put the butcher block in. I still got to buy the sink, so that's another expense. But anyway, that's why that is the way it is. Just waiting on money so I can buy it, saving up what I can. I use the material that I already have. Let's see. What's new is this cabinet right here. I just got to put the front on, which I need to purchase some more wood because I don't have that length of a piece. I don't have that big of a piece, but I used what I was able to use. A little wobbly there, but yeah, I did that this weekend, and I painted some more today because you could see, I think in the previous video, the inside of that wasn't really painted. I wanted to patch some holes and stuff like that just to make it a little smoother. I'm gonna end up putting something inside of that anyway, maybe some felt, to make it kind of soft, because I'm gonna put all the what do you want to call it, like craft stuff and things like that. That's all gonna go in this little, I guess it's not a drawer, but it's like I don't know what you'd call it. Let me know. Because the butcher block is going to go on top right here, and then it's going to lift up like kind of like the old school desks, I guess, if you want to call it. That's how the old school desks used to be. You'd go to school and then you would lift up your top part and then get all your pencils and stuff like that out of it and then close it. That's how this is going to be with a butcher block. So I thought that was pretty cool idea. I still have a desk, counter wise, you know, and yeah, that's all of that. Like I said, I'm just updating the video a little bit with some of the stuff I'm doing. I don't think you guys want to see the mess behind me, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Hey, keeping it real, right? But that's a pretty good sized cabinet above there. And I wanted that because this is basically gonna be my kind of, I guess you could say, workstation when doing crafts or anything like that, drawing, you know, painting or something. This is gonna be that section that I'm gonna be doing that because of this. Oh yeah, it's dry too. I was always curious. I was always wondering if that was dry yet. But like I said, that's like 4 inches deep. So plenty deep enough to put, you know, paint, craft stuff, you know. And then all of the extra stuff that I have that I'm not using right away at the time, you know, that's going to go in that little cubby right there. I'm going to have it up here in some containers all organized and stuff. And then the front piece too, I think I'm going to have like a sliding doors. I'm not going to have ones that open up like this out. I just find it kind of annoying when you got to open and then you got to go around the cabinet it opens, and I don't want to open it up straight like this either up to the ceiling, because I don't know, I just don't want that. I don't want to have hinges, I don't want to have all that. I want it to be flush and then sliding doors. So I'll probably have 2 sliding doors like cut in half, you know, and then one will slide this way, it'll open, and then if you want that side open, you just slide them both this way. I kind of like that idea. And I might do a kind of see-through scheme, not clear, but I'm gonna have like a tinted part of it where you can still kind of see through but not, you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. So it'll add some color to it. It won't be just plain, you know. All right, that's that. All right, so that's this section right here. Obviously, you know, the front. That's the front. Everything is all done in there. Oh, oops. We can't see that. We don't have that. My spice cabinet in the wall. Well, it's not really a cabinet. It's just a spice rack in the wall. That's still, you know, going. I got to sand and everything. I'm kind of waiting for when I do the front of it. I'll do this at the same time. That way I'm not doing it at 2 different times. I just get it all done at once. I'll sand, stain, and seal. So yeah, so I got that. Oop, get that finger out of the way. You figure one of these times I'd get smart and put it on a like a handheld gimbal. I have one. You figure I'd get smart enough and have the gimbal on there. Maybe next weekend. As you go down, because like I said, I don't have the cabinet. I was actually gonna do I think it's a 12-volt hood, like a kind of like a range hood for, you know, you'd have something in your house. But this is propane and everything else, and I don't want to have to use an outlet like 110. So I'm going to use like an RV hood cover with like a filter. I'll put that above here, so you know some of the fumes and stuff doesn't, you know, I mean, when you cook, the fumes are going to go everywhere anyway. But I just figured I'd put that right above there. You know, that'd be a cool little bonus right there. And then next to that, I'll have another cabinet above here, and then in here, hey, who put that in the picture? Can't have that in there. Obviously you can see I have like a little mirror that's going to go on a cabinet door once I get that. The sink is going to go right there. I'm just, you know, like I said, I got to purchase the sink and the range hood or whatever. I think that's what you call it. And it's going to be 12 volt. So lights and everything I don't have to worry about. I'll probably put some kind of a light up there, but the motor and everything I think is 12 volts. I think it said. I'll probably get it on Amazon like most people get things. But yeah. So this is ready basically for that. I'll use that as a template once I get the sink. I'll cut it out and everything else, and I'll use that as the template for the butcher block. So when I cut into the butcher block, because it's going to be all one piece, pretty much. It's going to go from right here all the way around the back and then come out this side over here. So it'll be all one piece. It'll look pretty cool, I think. It'll be cool. So now we're getting to the mess. All the extra material that I have. I could get rid of some of the material out of here. I don't really need some of it, but you know, we all get lazy at some point and just move it when we don't, you know, need to get to some. I got the bed platform, as you can see. It's all up there. And it's actually supporting that weight pretty good. So I'm still debating whether if I want to put another brace right in the center of that. Oh, tell me what you guys think. Minus the mess. I already know. Probably get all kinds of comments. Use that material, man. Use it. Oh, I am. I'm going to try to use it as much as I can. So a lot of the bigger pieces down here I can use for the cabinets up here. So it's the right length and everything. So I'm already in the process of doing that. But today it said something about rain or something. I can hear it sprinkling now. But so I can't really work outside right now. That's why I was focusing on the painting and stuff like that today. Like I said, everything is all insulated too, painted. The top of the doors back there are just basically covered. I don't have any insulation on them and everything. I'm working out a plan when to do that. We'll see. But I'm very fortunate. I can take my time. I don't have to worry about, you know, because I'm not living in this yet. So, but I will once I get it a lot more done. So, but as you can see, I have a lot of extra material. Let's see, let's pan back over here. I know this is probably going to be a longer video than I normally do, so bear with me. This is where a bigger cabinet closet, I think, is going to be. It's going to be a pretty good size. I might even do something. I'll figure something out over here on this side, because the refrigerator is going to be on this side next to this counter. And then all of my electric batteries and electric is going to be right here and underneath the bed. So this is definitely going to be a tall cabinet, that like a closet style where you can hang your shirts and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to have that over here. But yeah, the refrigerator slash freezer, an upright one, and it's going to be 12 volt. So that's going to be pretty sweet. It's not going to be that tall. I think it's a 4.4 cubic or whatever. And getting to the appliances too, I was going to do all stainless steel, but the stainless steel fridge sold out, so all I have is black to work with. I don't know. I kind of like the stainless steel better. I don't know why, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Stainless steel or black? Back to the mess. Kind of all over the place today, ain't I? But, well, I don't want to bore you with too many more details. I mean, I'm going to have a cabinet here above, you know, above the bed. I wanted to put a TV underneath the cabinet over here, but I'm not going to have enough room. So that's a bummer deal. So, but we'll see. I'll figure out something with a TV. I don't know. I got all kinds of room for a TV, so we'll see where I put it. But, all right. I guess I'll end the video. I think it was boring enough, huh? Hopefully it was informative of what's going on, and I'm still working on it. It's a slow process, so especially when you run out of money. So then you find things to do with material that you already have and you can reuse. So, and I think that's a good thing. I don't like wasting material and stuff like that. I want to try to use everything I have, and then I know I'm not going to be able to use all of it. So whatever I don't use, they're probably more than likely going to be too small of a pieces to use or do anything with anyway. So I'll use them as firewood. If I go out camping or something, I'll use it as firewood. But I'll end right here. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. It always helps me. I'm trying to get more subscribers and everything. I don't know. Tell me what you think of the video. This is Van Time Van Life. Out.